Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Monday evening to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. Today in this episode, we are in episode 22 of our all-time teams, and I began this a month ago on April 14th. I'll have the first video in the link if you guys want to check that out. It was the OKC versus LA Lakers, so I plan on doing probably 10 more episodes for the first season before beginning season 2. So, anyways, the OKC Thunder traveling to Oregon State Capitol, home of Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons. I like The Simpsons, but I don't watch it a whole lot. So, anyways, beginning of the starting five. So, for the OKC Thunder / Seattle Supersonics, they got Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook, Ray Allen, Kevin Durant, and Shawn Kemp. For the Portland all-time Trailblazers, they got Damian Lillard, Brandon Roy, Clyde Drexler, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Bill Walton. So without further ado, we'll see you at tip-off. Alright, here we are at the Moda Center here in Portland, Oregon, and it appears that the Thunder have won the tip-off, the all-time Thunder. So Gary Payton is on the court, and he loses a basketball. Bill Walton picks it up for the T-Blazers. And I'm going to pass it to Clyde Drexler and Damian Lillard, who is on the cover, who is the cover athlete for the PS4 edition and Xbox One of NBA 2K21. So Damian Lillard picks up the ball to steal. So Damian Lillard makes a dunk for the Trailblazers. So it's now 5-0 here in the Moda Center. So Russell Westbrook loses a basketball. Damian Lillard makes that one-handed dunk. So they are both wearing number 0, Westbrook and Lillard. So he did wear number 0, Westbrook, with the Thunder and the Rockets. And Westbrook is going to shoot a 3. He attempts, but KD picks up that offensive rebound, and he actually makes that in. So Damian Lillard, I'm going to do a crossover fade. So, Lillard, actually, I might pass it to LaMarcus Aldridge. So, I'm going to pass this to Aldridge. And he is going to step back and shoot for 3. So, he played his last NBA game on April 10th with the Brooklyn Nets. So, he didn't spend very long. So, he spent very little with the Brooklyn Nets after being bought out by the San Antonio Spurs. So, LaMarcus Aldridge gets to go to the free-throw line. His first field trip, he makes his first attempt count. Will he make it on the second one is the real answer. The answer is yes, so it's now 11-2 here in Portland, Oregon. So they're going to pass it to Gary Payton, and then KD, who now plays for the Brooklyn Nets. He loses a basketball, and Clyde Drexler picks up the basket, and he's going to dunk it in one-handed. So it's now 13-2. By the way, he does have his number 22 retired with the team and on the Houston Rockets. So Gary Payton has possession of the basketball, and he loses the ball. So Damian Lillard makes the steal, and Dame Lillard makes another dunk. And he is red hot today for this Portland Trailblazers basketball team. And they're going to pass it to Elfrid Payton. I really love the Portland Trailblazers logo. I'm going to pass this deep to Lillard, and that's going to be an assist, and the Thunder do take a timeout. Alright, now Paul George has possession, who now plays for the LA Clippers. He's going to shoot this in from 3. He actually misses it. So Maurice Lucas passes it to Paxton, and I'm actually going to pass this to Jeff Petrie. And actually, Jeff Petrie is going to make this in from deep 3. So it's now 20-2. Here for the Portland Trailblazers. So they're winning this game by 18. Paul George has possession of the basketball, and he picks it back up. Good thing he caught it in time, because that could have been a serious backcourt violation. So Dame Lillard, he's going to make a splash-tastic dunk with 14.8 seconds to go. The Trailblazers are leading this OKC Thunder team by 20. Exactly 20. So Ellis is going to attempt it, but he does not make it. So I'm going to use Dame Lillard, and he's going to shoot this in from 3. We'll see you guys in the second quarter. All right, now it's 25-2 here in Portland, Oregon. Jeff Petrie, he's going to pass it to CJ McCollum, the Canton, Ohio native, and the Canton, Ohio native makes that three. So it's now 28-2. Jeff Petrie picks up that assist. So I subbed out, I put McCollum in for Damian Lillard so that he could gain more energy. I like to have him for most of the game, but the OKC Thunder, they have not scored a single point in the last 2 minutes and 26 seconds. They have established that they've been attempting three-pointers, but did not make it count. So, Jeff Petrie gets a foul. It's a reach-in, so that's going to be the first one of the game. So, what does this mean? So, the Thunder, he's going to pass it. He's going to pass it to Rashad Lewis, but Williams, he's going to pass it to Brown, and they lose the basketball. So, CJ McCollum, he is going to drive this in, and that's going to be 2 points whatsoever. All right, now we have possession of the basketball. So it's now still 33-2 here in Portland, Oregon. So Damian Lillard shoots a three for the T-Blazers, and it's now 36-2. Williams has possession of the basketball, and he's going to pass it to Durant. So he's going to pass it to Jack Skikma, and that does not go in, but LaMarcus Aldridge picked up that rebound. So it looks like LaMarcus Aldridge, he's going to drive that in, and Jack Sikma gets a shooting foul. So 16 points for Portland in the paint, and OKC's only points of the game were in the paint. So they've only scored 2 points, and they haven't scored any points in the last few minutes. So we're blowing it out for the OKC Thunders. Like, they have not done good, but Sean Kemp, who did not play college basketball, makes that dunk. So it's now 39-4. So Lillard, so he's going to shoot this in from deep three behind the arc. So it's now 42-4, and we're leading this by 38 big time at the Moda in Portland. So Russell Westbrook, he passes it to Ray Allen and then to KD. Sean Kemp, there is a foul there. All right, Bill Walton, he is going to pass it deep to Clyde Drexler. And Drexler, he's going to make a spin move there. But Russell Westbrook gets fouled. So this means Clyde Drexler gets to go to the free throw line, and he makes it splash. So Clyde Drexler, he makes an excellent release there with only 42.5 seconds to go. The T-Blazers are leading over them by 40, and it's now going to be 43 if Drexler makes it in for three. So it's now 47-4. So they're being blown out by this really decent Portland Trailblazers team. And I'm going to pass this to Adrianis Sabonis and then Terry Porter. I might pass this to Brandon Roy, and he shoots this in from three. He didn't play much in the NBA, but he played alongside with LaMarcus Aldridge during the 09-10 season. So Russell Westbrook, he's going to try to shoot it in from mid-range. He makes it in, so it's now 50-6. So Porter, he's going to pass it to Roy, and then I'm going to pass this to Clyde Drexler. And Clyde Drexler, he's going to make that in. We'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now it is 52-8, and this begins the second half here in Portland. So Dame Lillard, he is going to shoot for three for his 25th point of the game, and it's now 55-8. So the rest of the team had scored 30 points, but KD loses the basketball, and Damian Lillard makes the dunk. So it's now 57-8. 27 points in this episode, 4 from mid-range. So Russell Westbrook has possession of the basketball. He's going to pass it to Gary Payton and Bill Walton. He's going to pass this to Lillard, and I'm going to pass it back to Bill Walton. And he actually makes that in, Damian Lillard. So it's Dame time here in Portland. So Gary Payton passes it to Russell Westbrook. So he's going to pass it to KD, but there is a foul on LaMarcus Aldridge. All right, now Bill Walton, he's going to pass it to Damian Lillard. And Lillard, he is going to step back. And he's going to lay it up there and get 2 points. So it's now 61-8. So 31 points for Damian Lillard. 13 for 13 in the field goal. So that's really good to see. But Gary Payton, there is a foul. It's on Damian Lillard. It's a reach-in. So we're going to play some D. We're going to use hands for Luke Walton. So Rashad Lewis, he's going to go up. And he's going to make that splash for the OKC Thunder. And we're 23 for 23, so that's 100. 5 for 13, that's 38. So they deserve an F-, the OKC Thunder. But the Portland Trailblazers are on a run. They're on a run. So 33 points for Dame Lillard, 14 in the paint. So Damian Lillard makes that steal. He knows how to play D. He knows how to steal the ball. He knows how to make something spectacularly good. And it's now 65-10 here in Portland. So the Moda Center is hyped up. So Gary Payton loses a basketball. And Damian Lillard makes a splash dunk. So it's now 37 points for Damian Lillard. The rest of the team has scored 30 points. So he has scored more points than his teammates in today's episode. So Lillard, he's going to step back, shoot this in from mid-range. And that's going to count. So it's now 69-10, 39 points. This quarter, 17. So they lose the basketball. He picks it back up for the OKC Thunder. They're going to pass it to Paul George, and he makes it in. So they're going to pass this to Damian Lillard. So Damian Lillard, he's going to make his 20th point by making a 3 splash. And it's now 72-12. So we're leading this by 60 points. So Brown, he's going to make that in. So that's going to count. So it's now 14-72. I'm going to pass this to LaMarcus Aldridge. If he actually gets it in for 2, Damian Lillard will get the assist. So we'll see you guys in this fourth quarter. All right, your State Farm assist of the game is coming up. It was Brandon Roy. He passed it to Damian Lillard. It was that awesome dunk. He had many awesome dunks in today's episode, which all of them were in the paint, by the way. So he's the leading scorer of this T-Blazers team. So Haywood, he's going to make that in. So it's now, I'm going to pass this to Terry Porter, and I'm going to pass it to Sabonis. So his son plays for the Indiana Pacers, so he loses the basketball. But Maurice Lucas picks it back up, so he is going to step back, and he makes it in. So it's now 83-16, 33 for 33. That's an awesome 100%. So they're at 50, and that is an awesome block there. So Jerome Kersey, I'm going to pass it to Maurice Lucas, and Maurice Lucas makes it in for 2. All right, now Damian Lillard, he is going to shoot it in from 2, and he's going to get his 51st point of the game of the episode. So he has 87 points, 51 tonight, 9 from mid-range. So Joe Johnson, he's going to pass it to Spencer Hayward, and then Ellis is going to shoot that in from 3. So it's now 87-21. So LaMarcus Aldridge, he is going to shoot that in from 2. So it's now 89-21. So we're 36 for 36 so far. So we have not missed a single field goal in this game, which we are on a very high positive note. And the Thunder do have possession. So look at that awesome block. So it was the T-Blazers that claimed it. So they know how to do some blocks pretty well. So Jack Sikma, he is going to pass this to his teammate. So Williams, he's going to pass it to Stigma, and that's going to be a block out of bounds. All right, now Maurice Lucas, he's going to pass it to CJ McCollum. There's only 1:15 to go in the fourth, and McCollum makes the 91st point of the game for the team. So it's now not his 91st, but the team's 91st point. And they are leading by 70. So Williams, he's going to pass it to Ellis. So he's going to make that in for 2. And I'm going to pass this to CJ McCollum. There's only a minute remaining in the 4th. So McCollum, deep 3. He makes it in. He's going to make it splash. So they're leading by 71. 94 minus 71 does equal to 23. So Paul George, he loses a basketball. McCollum picks it back up for the T-Blazers, and he gets it in safely. So it's now 96-23. So we're 4 points away from making that the big 100, which is what we want to see. And Sigma, he's going to make that in. So it's now 96-25. So I'm going to pass this to McCollum. So McCollum, he's going to shoot this in from 3. All right, Damian Lillard is your player of the game, and I'll explain the numbers at the end of the episode. So all we got left is some awesome basketball action. So there's 30 seconds remaining, half a minute to go. And the Trailblazers, they're about to win it. So Terry Porter makes the steal. I'm going to pass this to Clyde Drexler, and I'm going to pass this to CJ McCollum. Either way, if we do score, we do make 100 points. So it's now 102-25. So we win this big time over the OKC Thunder. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know there's 8.3 seconds to go, but I'm ending it early, and we'll see you at stats. All right, I'm just going to do the Portland Trailblazers stats today just for the time being, just to save on time on my camera. So, Damian Lillard, 51 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists on the day, 9 steals, and he had 8 dunks, so he was on a roll today. CJ McCollum, 24 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal on the day. Way to go for him. 22 field goals for Damian Lillard. So, by the way, all of our field goals were made in time and were made in to score points. So, LaMarcus Aldridge, 11 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal on the day. Clyde Drexler did have a dunk there, 9 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 steals. And I don't think any of them did get an offensive rebound. Jeff Petrie had a 3-pointer, but he did pick up an assist and a steal. Maurice Lucas did make a block, so that wraps it up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next episode. And we'll show you the next episode. And tomorrow morning's episode will be the all-time Chicago Bulls traveling to Northeast Ohio and the 216 and the 2 and the 440 to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. That wraps it up, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.